Good morning. I am the chaplain here at Chaplain Garcia, as I'm professionally qualified of the students as well as the teachers, and I'm going to open us up in prayer. Let us pray. God, you create and sustain all life. We remember today our grandparents. Some we never knew, others we see seldom, others are around a lot. Some of them are actually our parents. We rejoice that we experience a different kind of love when we think about them. We are grateful they don't have to go out worrying about us, so their love is full and rich, sometimes so full and rich that it is embarrassing. We give thanks that they are brimming over with love for us and pride in us, while they have huge expectations for us. They care for us no matter what. Help us to love them while we have them. Listen to them, even when they ramble on about their youth. And bathe in their love. Amen. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Seuss.
Good morning, I'm Kathy Coos. I'm the head of the lower school, and we're so excited to have all of you such friends and grandparents here today. If you have an opportunity to come back on other days, we would love to have you on the elementary division with Chaplain Garcia meeting. We have chapel almost every day. Sometimes on Wednesdays we do some different things with our character education program, but we eat lunch every day. And we love having grandparents and friends come join us for lunch. And our early childhood once a week has a special either an eye care cats puppet show, which is a gift, or a Chaplain Garcia has an early childhood chapel. And if you're here a lot, you can volunteer opportunities too. So definitely, we'd love to have you all here and supporting us. And I know that you also support your children. I know my parents do so much for me, buying, whether it's buying a volleyball bag, t-shirt, and for that field trip when the money was short. So it's very, very helpful. We're so thankful that all of you all could be here today. It's my pleasure to introduce Nina Siegel. She's our special speaker today. She's a student at our upper school. Welcome to Nina.
So I just want to say happy Grandparents' Day to everyone, and thanks for being here. I'm Nina Siegel. I go to the upper school, and I'm a sophomore. My first year of Holy Trinity was last year as a freshman. And before then, I went to Freedom 7 Elementary School, and then to Pinnacle Beach Junior High School for my middle school years. When my parents were deciding to send me to Holy Trinity, and I was like, hey, I like this school, maybe I should go look at it and go there. I was nervous making that big transition, but it ended up being a great decision that I made because I made so many new friends and great friends. I had incredible teachers who helped me with everything, whenever I need them to help me, and I've had amazing opportunities. So I just want to say I love what you do so much, and I can speak more highly of it. A little bit about myself. So when I was about 7 years old, I was diagnosed with restrictive cardiomyopathy, which is kind of just a big fancy word for heart disease. And so I have this nice rare heart disease going on. And what it was that the walls of my heart just thickened. So you can think about it like Mickey Mouse almost. It has huge ears, so the atriums of my heart were extremely thick and way too big for my body, which made it very hard for blood to get to the rest of my body. Before I was diagnosed, I remember playing, all these different sports like soccer and tennis, and I was in dance classes, and my grandparents would come to everything I was in all the time. They'd be at every single game, every single recital, and I remember they literally come to everything. It was awesome because I remember loving seeing them there at everything I did because I knew that they were there to support me. After I was diagnosed, I wasn't really able to play sports, and I wasn't really able to, take dance lessons and all of that. But that doesn't mean that my grandparents stopped supporting me. instead of coming to games or coming to recitals, they would drive me to doctor's appointments, or they would call and they would see, how everything went, or they would just stay at home with me when I couldn't make it to school, which I'm very grateful for because they took time out of their day to help their grandchildren and help me, just kind of get through the day, even if they had something planned, they would drop everything that they were doing and come and help and support me. When I was 10, I was put on a heart transplant list, and my case was a little bit special because these board directors hadn't really seen anything like this before in a child, so they're kind of unsure what to do, how to go about it. But I waited for about 3 years on this transplant list, and on July 1st, 2014, I got the call. And what the call is that my doctors called and said, hey, we have part of you, come on up here, it's your time, awesome, come on. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's go. I'm super excited, I'm ready. And got up there, my whole family, my grandparents came over beforehand to kind of, show their love. Be like, listen, everything's gonna be okay. I love you. We'll be up there as soon as we can. Okay, it's fine. And so we got up there to Gainesville, and when we got there, they ran all of the preliminary tests, and I found out that I couldn't receive the heart because I had been sick the week earlier and I had pneumonia. So a lot of you are probably thinking that this is, oh my gosh, that sucks and that's horrible. For me, I see it as one of the best things that's ever happened to me because it was a blessing in disguise, I think. It was like my practice run for the second time that they called. I had gotten everything under my belt, and I had ran through it all, so I kind of had a more stable idea of what was to happen and how everything was going to go, and just all of these kinds of things, which made me more, calm and just kind of very at ease with the situation. On September 24th, 2014, I got the second call, and this was at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I remember I was about to go back to school that day because I hadn't been in a while. And we called my grandma, and we were like, hey, listen, we got the call. Is there any way you could come over right now, 5 o'clock in the morning? I know you're probably super tired, half asleep, totally dead, eat your pajamas, but please, is there any way? She was like, yes, of course, I will come. I will come right now. And I think she showed up to her house at 5:30 in the morning, in her pajamas, and she had dropped everything and just had come over at a moment's notice. And I think that to all you grandparents do the same, so thank you for that and for everything you do for all of your children and grandchildren. So my brother stayed with my grandma because she came over and he had to go to school still. And once we got up to Gainesville, I was in the hospital for about 15 days after transplant. And so I remember my grandparents coming up every other day just to come see me. And it took 3 hours to get there, mind you. And so they would still come and they would bring anything we asked them for, they would bring my friends sometimes, they would bring just clothes, they would bring games, they would bring anything. And that really meant a lot to us because I didn't go anywhere, my parents didn't want to leave me. So for them to bring all of that up and drive 3 hours there and 3 hours back was crazy. So I think that's really, kept in my heart since then because they made those decisions and they would come up there just whatever they could. My other son and grandparents live in Puerto Rico, so I don't see them a lot. They come down a couple months, but when they heard that I had gotten the call, they came down immediately. They booked a flight, I think that night or the next day, and they were there. So they they only come down a few times, and when they do come down, they have like a set date, like when they're coming, when they have to go back, because they have certain things they have to do there, and certain things they have to do at home. And so, for them to leave their life in Puerto Rico, and just come here to Florida to see me in the hospital, I really could not thank my grandparents enough for that, because they dropped their life. I don't know what they were doing that night. They might have been going out to dinner with friends or something. I'm not sure. But they flew all the way here just to come see me in the hospital. And so that really means a lot to me. After that, I can remember doing things with my grandparents that I could never do before. We went on countless trips in the summer. Like we went to Europe one year, we went to all different places, Alaska, because I could never do that before. And being able to share those new experiences with my grandparents really meant a lot to me. Just kind of going through all of this with my family, with my grandparents, is such a great support system that I can't thank you all and thank them enough. I think, my personal opinion, that grandparents are like superheroes, okay? You guys are like heroes in disguise. You love everyone unconditionally. I'm sure you spoil your grandchildren a little bit, or a lot. And you just will do anything for everyone, and just love everyone with your full heart, with all of your love. And I love all of you grandparents. I don't know any of you, but I love all of you. So thank you for being here, for looking out for your family and all of your friends and anyone else. And so I will leave you here today with one of my favorite Bible verses. It's from Jeremiah 29:11. It says, "For I know I have the plans for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future." So, with that being said, I hope you all just kind of take away that, live life to the fullest, and love everyone to the most that you can, because who knows what might happen. Like, you never know. So, happy Grandparents' Day, and thank you.
Thank you, and it's my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Cindy Dane, who works with so many of our students with music.
Thank you. I'm Cindy Dane, the music specialist at the parish campus. And each of the students at Holy Trinity, except for some of our sixth graders, will be performing today. Each grade level will present something, and most of our after-school performance classes will present something. I'll now turn the microphone over to Sophia Bitar, who is in one of our org ensembles.
Hello, welcome to Grandparents' Day, and we are the org ensemble, and we are from grades 4 through 6. And we meet every Tuesday after school, and we play together. We will be playing a shot of our power. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Jim McCarl, and I am the other music teacher here at the lower school. I teach the 6th grade band. We have 2 selections for you this morning. The first one, I hope you will recognize. It's a pretty popular song from the Beatles. This is Hey Jude. Thank you. The second piece that we're going to perform this morning is a fun piece entitled Legacy. This is a piece, this is my 5th year teaching here at the lower school, and I have done this piece every year since I got here. Every year since I got here. And I see these students also at the upper school, and every year, about this time of the year, my upper school students say, hey, is the lower school doing legacy? And I say, of course they're doing legacy. And so this is kind of becoming our legacy. And I've had a lot of fun working with these students. A number of these students at Christmas break of this year decided to switch instruments. We expanded the band into our low brass and low woodwinds. We had some percussionists switch to trumpet and trombone, percussion, all kinds of stuff. So a number of these students have only been playing these instruments for 2 months or so. And all of these students, if they didn't switch at Christmas, just started in August. So I'm very proud of the work that they have done, and I think you'll enjoy this. The second selection is called Legacy. Thank you.
Our fifth grade classes will now present a song, and they will do their own introductions.
Our fifth grade classes will present Let's Sing America, written by John Jacobson and other American composers. This place celebrates our dreams, our symbols, and our freedom. Team America honors great thinkers, heroes, dreamers, and doers who have gone before us and who have worked so hard to make America. The United States flag, the Pledge of Allegiance, the Liberty Bell, the Statue of Liberty, and the Bald Eagle are all symbols that remind us of the true spirit of America and the spirit.
From many places, on this we all agree, with different colored faces, and everybody's free. We put our hearts together, together we will stand, hand in hand united, we celebrate this land. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about me. It's all about me. It's all about we the people. Come and sing with me. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about me. It's all about me. It's all about we the people. Together we are free. Form a perfect union with life and liberty. Promote the general welfare and true tranquility. We must establish justice, the friends for everyone. For us and our posterity, a new world has begun. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about me. It's all about me. It's all about we the people. Come and sing with me. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about me. It's all about we the people. Together we are free. We the people. Come and sing with me. We the people. Together we are free. We the people. Come and sing with me. We the people. Together we are free. We are free.
Fourth grade will come to the stage now, and this song will be introduced by Olivia Durden.
Welcome. Our fourth grade class is including Florida history this year. We would like to sing Florida Where the Sawgrass Meets the Sky, written by Jan Newton in 2007. This is a reading from an anthem.
Third grade will come to the stage for the risers next, and their song will be introduced by Madeline Thompson.
Our third grade classes study programs around the world. They like to sing the African song Harmony Tuesday, which is the greatest piece in this church. It is rated by Foxley Parsons. Well, features American instruments called the boom markers. Boom markers are colorful tubes that boom when you hit or whack. We hope you enjoy our performance today.
It's a little blurry. Yeah, it's just a
Let's
Thank you, third grade. Second grade will be next on the risers, and their song will be introduced by Harper and Jersey.
Your hat must be a great work of art, but what counts is what's in your head and your heart. Wear your hat with plenty of pride, but remember what matters is what's inside.
Thank you, second grade. First grade will be next, and it will be introduced by Kayleen and Tiger.
Welcome, family and friends, to Storybook Land. We'll be your guides and we're at your command. You'll find histories and fantasies and much, much more. Sit back, enjoy, and please listen well as some of our favorite stories would like to tell.
Thank you, first grade. Kindergarten classes will come now to the risers, and they will present a classic song by Ray Charles called 50 Missing United States, where they remember all of the states in alphabetical order, something I probably couldn't do unless I sang the song. Some of you might know this song too.
Turn on
Pre-kindergarten and preschool will now join us, and we have a song especially for our grandparents and friends called Love Somebody, Yes I Do. It's an American folk song.
I didn't get up there. Go in there. Sneak on up there.
Olivia. Olivia.
Thank you, early childhood. We love you too. Our choir will now present the selection, and it will be introduced by Yana Theodoropoulos.
We are the Holy
Community Choir, grades 4 to 6, and we are now going to sing Now's the Time by Charlie Parker.
Our choir would now like to present a special selection just for our grandparents. And we would like Mary Sue Stahl and Betty Tanner to please come and join Maya at the stage. These two grandmothers represent all of the rest of you, who mean so much to us. And as Nina said earlier, you are our heroes. Each year, a sixth grade student, actually it's not all the sixth grade students, but a student from the choir presents a solo, and we invite their grandparents to come to the stage to represent all of the rest of you. So Maya Tanner this year gave a very wonderful acknowledgement of her grandparents when we asked her why she should be chosen to sing the solo. And she said, because they always do so much for me, and I want to give it back. So thank you.
If you look inside your heart, you will
There's an answer. If we reach into the world, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero runs along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll find the sweet and true, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road, and you face the world alone. No one reaches out a hand for you to hold. You can find love if you search within yourself, and the empty grace you have will stop you. When a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, when you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. Dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tell them away. Hold on, there will be tomorrow. In time, you'll find a way. And a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. A hero lies in you. The hero lies in you.
Wasn't that wonderful? Let's give the choir another round. One more round of applause for Mrs. Davies.